Welcome to S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Pattaya, Thailand. My name is John Z. I'll be bringing you the action all night. We have Don versus Craig R. Don is going to 6. Craig is going to 4. No balls are spotted. So Craig has to run him out to the 9 just like Don does. But he's got a 2-game head start. So Don to shoot the 2 out of the jaws in the upper left. Straight in almost. He cuts the ball into the side. And the white ball down and across. Partially snookered behind the 9 on the foot spot there. Or close to it. So he just taps the 3 to the side rail and over to the other side rail. Leaving Craig a shot on the red 3. Goes all the way up to the top cushion, almost freezing on there. So Don to shoot. Don is a manager here at S1. Very formidable player in his own right. Shoots the 5, kind of double kisses it a little bit. And both balls come down table. So Craig has a shot on the 5. Just overcuts the 5. So Don has a shot on the 5 in the lower left. Don is a Thai player. He's a manager here at S1. A very formidable player in his own right. I've seen him play many times. Wow, spanks that ball and comes across, taps the 9, and leaving himself kind of an awkward angle, but still has a cut shot on the green 6 in the upper right. Natural position to come down for the brown 7. Cuts the ball into the upper right, but the white ball comes down, almost scratches in the lower left, but bounces off the knuckles, and he's got a good shot on the 7 here. Rolls the 7 in, rattles in, goes forward underneath, and ends up above the 8 ball. 8 and 9 are pretty close together. A good shot on the 8 in the lower left. Rolls the 8 in, but needed a little more power, so he may have to cut it in the side, cut the 9 in the side pocket. Don does not waste any time. Pretty fast-paced player, but White shoots a 9. White, the 9 ball catches the knuckle in the left-hand side pocket and does not fall. So Craig R has a good shot on the 9 here. The 9 does not fall, but it goes around, and comes up, leaving Don with a duck in the side pocket. Don has 1. Yeah, Craig, I was just speaking with Craig. Craig is from Ireland, and I was asking him he has a lot of pool halls in Ireland. He goes, no, not really. It's mostly pubs, mostly the smaller snooker style 8-ball tables you see in a lot of pubs and bars in Europe and Asia. Not so much in the U.S. They're mostly pool tables. But he just heard about he just got here a few days ago. He heard about this place, so he thought he'd give 9-ball a try. This is his first time playing 9-ball. Fortunately, it's not that much different than 8-ball. As long as you can count to 9, you're in pretty good shape. Rules are slightly different, but ball in hand is also in play in 8-ball. And he goes to bank the 2 in the upper right, but the 2 does not fall. Leaving Don a long shot, hampered queuing over the 9-ball. The 9 and the 8 are on the bottom rail, close together. But that doesn't bother him none. He cuts that ball in nicely. White ball goes up, and down again. And he might have to go into the side rail here. Hard to tell from this angle. The 3 and the 4 are close to the lower left. Lined up nicely, but might have to go cushion first here, which is what he does and hits the 3, legal shot, hit the 3 first, and the white ball came down and knocked in the 4 in the lower left. So Don wasting no time attacking that 3 ball, long range. Hits the 3, does not fall. Tried to get him behind the 6-9 with the white ball, but didn't quite get there. So Craig has a nice shot on the 3, pots the 3 in the upper right. 5 balls left on the table, all down table. The 3 and the 6 are pretty close together near the foot spot. Pots the 5, comes off the bottom rail, up a little bit for a shot on the 6 in the side or the corner. Most likely the 6. He'll shoot the 6 in the side pocket though. Natural angle to get on the 7, but he overcuts the 6, sending the green 6 up table. The white ball is down table, frozen the rail, 2 diamonds away from the lower left. So Don has work cut out for him here. So he plays the safety, just sends the 6 ball down table. No snooker, but like I always like to say, hey, if you can't leave him tough, leave him long. So Craig shoots return safety, sending the green ball all the way up to the top rail. Nicely done, Craig. So long range for Don, shooting off the cushion here. Again, just cuts the ball to the top rail, side rail. Tried to get him behind that brown 7, but went a little far. These tables are lightning fast, to be sure. So Craig to shoot green 6 straight in, but the 6 does not fall. So leaving Don with an angle shot. The 6 ball's out in space a little bit above the side pockets. Looks like he's going to the upper left, which he does. 1, 2, 3 cushions. For again, he's got a cut shot on the 7. Bottom right or the bottom left. He's going to the bottom right and looking to come into the 8, which he does. Pots the 7, hits the 8. The 8 does not fall. White ball goes up to top rail and back down. Still got work to do here. He's gonna have to cut the 8 in. 9 balls down here as well. And he cuts the 8, but not quite enough, leaving a hanger. 8 balls hanging in the lower left. You cannot miss this ball. You're going to hit the ball, it's going to go, no matter what you do. But Craig shoots the 8 in, but the white ball gets away from him a little bit, so he's going to the side rail, even though he's not snookering, and does not contact the 9. Foul shot, ball in hand on the 9 for Don. Don down the 9, makes the 9. Don has 2. Yeah, Craig told me this is his first time playing 9 ball, like ever. So if you're not familiar with the format, it can be a little unsettling if you're used to playing 8 ball your whole life. The brain just has to work a little bit differently because you don't have all those solids or stripes to choose from. You have to shoot the lowest number ball on the table first and drive the ball to a rail, or legally pocket a ball, but you got to hit the lowest number ball first, always, or it's a foul. And the penalty for a foul shot is ball in hand for your opponent, meaning they can take up the white ball, put it anywhere on the table, and start shooting from there. So pretty strict penalty for not getting a good hit or a good shot, a good legal shot. So Craig down on the 1, and he goes for a snooker. Looks like he got him behind the 2 or the green 6. The 1 ball came all the way down table. White ball's up table. Might have a window for Don, but he goes to the top rail and into the 1 ball, sending it up table and out for a nice shot for for Craig on the yellow one. So Craig spanks in the one, comes across for the 2. And he's got a nice table here. 8 balls left on the table, no clusters. 7 and 8 are kind of close together near the lower right. He shoots the 2, comes off the top rail and taps the 3. Does not have position, so he's elevating big time, big time. Goes for a, oh man, he went for the bank. It looked like it was going, but the white ball ended up in the way, so the 3 ball taps the white ball into the right hand side pocket, leaving Don with ball in hand on the red 3. The 5 ball is in between the side pockets, and everything else is down table. And he just made the 3, tapped the 5. Now the 5's in between the side pockets. Shoots the 4, but the 4 does not fall. Leaving Craig with a cut shot. Looks like he's going to the rail first there. Shoots kind of quick. Hits the 4, legal shot, and ends up with the 4 ball above the right-hand side pocket. So Don looks like he's going for a bank. Yeah, Don's pretty aggressive, like me. If he sees a shot, he likes to go for it. But he also plays safety when it's warranted. So Craig shoots the 4, rattles out of the upper right in the corner pocket. The white ball comes down, 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 all the way to the bottom cushion. Leaving Don shooting off the cushion into the pink 4. Shoots the 4, overcuts the pink 4. However, looks like he can't shoot the 4 in the side, but he can shoot it in the corner. So that's what Craig tried to do. But overcut the ball. White ball down table. 4 ball bounces off the top rail, comes back down as well. Looks like a partial snooker behind the black 8 ball. He's gonna cut. Yeah, he went for the cut shot in the upper left. Pretty aggressive there, Don. So now Craig has a cut shot on the 1, but he missed it on the way up. He caught the rail, tapped the 6, so got a rail, legal shot, and he's created a cluster down here at the lower right quadrant of the table. Don shoots the 4, has the 5 in the side or the corner, but the 6 and the 9 are tied up, and the 8 ball is not far from the 6. Almost lined up there like dominoes. So got some work to do here. I don't think the 6 goes in the lower right. And he spanks the ball in the lower right. Brings the white ball 1, 2, 3 rails. And it might be lined up. He's going right at it. He just got him moving. Move the 6, the 9, and the 7. But nothing falls. So the white ball's in between the side pockets. Craig has a sharp cut shot on the green 6 ball, cuts the ball, overcuts the ball, but then in the course of doing so leaves Don snookered behind the black 8. So Don goes to the bottom rail, taps the green 6, leaving Craig with a cut on the 6. But he comes down, catches the 7, and scratches in the lower right. So Don has ball in hand, 3 balls on the table. Waste no time pocketing the brown 7. The 8 and 9 are both down table. Got a nice shot on the 8. Just comes in with a little top right spin. Nice shot on the 9. And Don has 3. Thank you for joining us here at S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, Thailand. My name is John C. I'm bringing you the action all night tonight. This is match number 4. Wednesday night, every Wednesday night for the next 4 weeks. 6 o'clock. Come on down. Get yourself down here. Have a try. This is week number 9 of the ranking series. 9 weeks in, we have 3 tournaments to go after this in this ranking series 2024. Craig breaks the balls. Nothing goes down. 7 and 8 are kind of close together. 4 balls up table, 5 balls down table. Don shoots the one in upper right, but he's got some cover behind the. He's got to come down table for the red 3, and the 6, the 7, and the 8 could all come into play. Very narrow window. Looks like he got there, but did not pot the 3. So delicate doings here. Potting the 2, no problem, which he does, but he comes across, back and forth, and snookers himself behind the black 8 ball. So the 4 and the 5 are up table, all the rest are down table. He goes to the top rail, side rail, over, but catches the green 6 and scratches to add insult to injury, leaving Don with ball in hand on the 3. 3 is no longer next to the 6 ball. The 7 and the 8 are kind of close together. Everything else is out in space. But Don shoots kind of fast, kind of one-stroked it there. Miscues. And snookering Craig behind the 7 and the 8, looks like. So he's going to have to go to a cushion and over for the legal shot on the red 3 ball. And he's going to give it some masse action here. Elevated, comes around. Oh, just misses that the red 3. Nice attempt. It was not an easy kick shot. Not at all. So Don has another ball in hand on a 3. This time does not miscue. It's on the 4. 4 and a 5 are both up table. Spanks the 4 in. Brings white ball back to the side rail and out center table for the orange 5. He's got to pot this, come 1, 2 rails across for position on the green 6. And he's got a natural angle to pot the 6. He hit it slowly to the top rail and up for a shot on the brown 7 in the right hand side pocket. But 7 ball catches the point, does not fall. And had perfect position on the 8, but as my friend used to tell me, all the position in the world ain't gonna help you if you don't make the ball. So there you go. But he got a snooker out of it, and Craig shoots and does not contact the brown 7. So once again, for the 3rd time, Don has ball in hand. 3 balls to go. Shoots the 7, comes all the way to the top rail and down for the black 8 ball, but ends up in a nice position. Doesn't have to do much. Just slide that white ball over, which he does. Don down on the 9. Don has 4. Yeah, 9 ball, if you're not used to it, can be a little bit of a mystery, regardless of the fact you only have to count the balls, count to 9 and shoot them in order. But it's just a different part of your brain you're using, because you got to get that white ball positioned for the next ball. You don't have all these options with all the stripes and solids available to you. So you got to tighten up your game. You got to have a pretty good white ball to do well in 9 ball and 10 ball. Any pool game, really. But if you're not used to 9 ball, it can seem kind of overwhelming to you. So Don to break. Breaks them all, makes the 1 to the side, the 5 in the lower right. And he's close proximity to the blue too. But he's got to get the white ball down table for that red 3. And it does not look like you've got a path available. But he's going to cut it in the lower right. But doesn't cut it quite enough. So the 2 ball does not fall, comes off the top rail, side rail, and down, or up table, excuse me. and got a snooker behind the black 8-ball. So Craig here again is going to do a little masse action. Catches it, but does not get a rail after contact. So yeah, you have to drive a ball to rail after contacting the lowest number ball on the table. Otherwise, it is a foul, and the incoming player has ball in hand, puts a white ball anywhere on the table they choose. And Don does so. So he shoots the 2 in the side, comes down table for the red 3. And the 4 is right there, so he just taps it in. And he's going to shoot the 4 in the lower right-hand corner pocket. Rolls it in, comes off the side rail and out for the green 6. 4 balls left. No balls on the rail, no clusters. Pots the 6 in the upper left. Comes across 2 rails down for the 7, shooting the 7 in the lower right. Cuts it in with a little spin, comes up for the 8 in the side. Nicely done. He can just stop his ball. He doesn't have to do anything like that. Not straight in, but pretty ideal position. Don is catching his rhythm here. Don on the hill. Here at S1, they also have 8-ball tournaments on Saturdays at 6 o'clock. 8-ball Saturdays, 6 o'clock. They also have what they call killer pool tournaments. Kind of a different way of playing. They have those killer pool tournaments on Tuesday and on Saturday during the 8-ball tournament. So it can get a little chaotic. You're shooting on a table and they call your name, you got to go to another table to shoot a ball on the killer pool table. Don makes the 1. Overcuts the 2, trying to bring the white ball down for the red 3, but we got all kinds of mess going on here. The 3, the 4, the 7, close proximity down table. 9-ball near the foot spot. The only ball up table is the 5-ball. He's got to come to the top rail and down for that blue 2. And just barely misses it. So Don has ball in hand on the hill. Knock, knock. That's opportunity knocking. Good chance to close out the match here, Don. Don rolls the 2 in, sends the white ball forward. 4 position on the 3. Real close to the 4. Don pots the 3 in the lower right. Goes underneath the 4 and over 4 position in the lower right. Shooting the open hand bridge. It was awfully straight. He tried to cheat the pocket a little bit, but the 4 ball rattled out. So now you got the 6, 7, and 8 kind of lined up like dominoes on the right hand side, lower half of the table. And Craig goes for a safety / attempt on the 9. Hit the 9. Almost made it in the middle side bag, but the 9-ball does not fall. So Don to shoot the 4. Shoots at the 4. Tried to cut it in the upper right, but didn't cut it quite enough. So the 4-ball remains. What's he gonna do here? Might fly at the 9. Yeah, it kind of did. Kind of a wild shot there. 4-ball comes up, kicks the white ball in the upper left, so that's a foul shot. Ball in hand. 6 balls on the table. Don has ball in hand. Prime opportunity here. Close out the match. Pots the 4 down on the 5. Comes to the side rail, spins out center table for the green 6. Looks like he does have clearance to make the 6. He might make all these in the same pocket, 6, 7, and 8. Pots the 6, comes up center table for the 7, down on the 7, and he tried to draw back, screw back for the 7 in the lower right as well, but caught the 8, so he tried to bank the 8 in the middle left side bag, but the 8 ball does not fall. So Craig has an 8-9 combination here in the side pocket, shooting off the cushion. Good chance to get on the board here, and he does. Craig has 3. Craig has opened his account. He's happy. A little fist bump there. Well, at least I didn't get skunked. It's always a good feeling. So Don on the hill. Craig has 3. Craig needs 3 games. Don only needs 1 here at S1. So yeah, we were talking about Killer Pool earlier. Interesting game. You get a bunch of players together and they draw ping pong balls to see the order of your shot. You have a 15 ball rack, just like 8 ball or straight pool, and whoever player is selected, they break the balls, and after that, if you miss a shot, you lose a life. Everybody's assigned 3 lives or 2 lives depending on your handicap. If you miss a ball, you lose a life, and the last man standing, so to speak, with the lives left, wins the tournament. Kind of fun. I played in my first one last night, and it was enjoyable. A lot of fun, very social game that Killer Pool is. But back to the action here. Don shooting at the table, pots the 1, and shoots the 2, but the 2 ball does not fall in the upper right. So Craig has a good chance here. The 5 and the 8 are near the foot spot, but not tied up per se. Pots the 2 in the upper right, has a shot on the pick 4 in the middle left. Possible 5-9 combination in our future here. But Craig shoots kind of fast and shoots the 4 into the knuckle, so the 4 does not fall. Don at the table, shooting the 4, wasting no time. Pots it in the lower right. Taps the 5. 5 comes across almost to its original position, but Don has a shot on the 5 in the corner, makes it in the corner, brings the white ball to the side rail and over for the green 6. Pots the 6, comes down off the bottom rail for nice position. 3 balls to go. Shoots the 7 in the corner, brings the white ball up across the side pockets for position on the 8. 9 balls on the foot spot. And Don stuns the 8 ball. A little off angle here, but makes the 9. Don wins 6-3. So Craig, now you know. That's 9 ball for you. Back in a minute.